the Parabellum Pistol, better known as the Luger. This is part of a update for update 153, which is a crossover with RAID WW2. And of course, all of these weapons are actually kind of reskins and kind of just statistics thrown around and changed up. And of course, I find that the Luger is based on the Desert Eagle. So let's go ahead and go over the stats, shall we? Base stats are currently 8 in the magazine, get 56 total ammo, 361 rounds per minute, 180 base damage, 76 accuracy, 24 stability, 29 concealment, 9 frets, and 2.1 reload speed. And when you have some modifiers and skills, you can boost it up to 100. And this is, I'm not using pistol skills or anything. This is just what I have it set up to be. I don't know the full potential of these weapons, but I imagine you can find them out yourselves. Anyways, so the damage on mine is 189, 92 accuracy, 32 stability, and that's what I've got shifted for that. Everything else is the same. So let's go ahead and look at the modifications for the weapon real quick that I have set up. Here it is right here. So the only custom modifications you get for the Parabellum are reinforced barrel, short barrel. Reinforced barrel gives you 8 accuracy, and this gives you lose 8 accuracy, but you get +2 concealment, up to 31 currently with this. I have no boost on, and there is an engraved grip, which is purely cosmetic. You can take that off, see that's what it looks like without it. Then you can preview with the mod, and there you go, that's the engraved grip. And you can also put a pistol red dot sight on, but I personally did not like that, so I have it taken off. And I already showed you what mine is set up to be, and there's also a skin for it added in the safe that was added today.
We're coming up on Vlad's old stomping grounds.
And here we are. This is the gameplay for the Parabellum Pistol.
Okay,
This is live commentary, of course, as well. I'm not that big of a post-commentary guy, which is okay, I suppose. So, just going to quick 4 stores to show off this rather awesome pistol. There's the ADS, and there's the inspect for it right there. Oh, hi. Okay, so, Parabellum Pistol, as I said when I was discussing the stats, this is basically a really reskinned Eagle with some really excellent animations. Which I imagine some people might find is a bad thing. Oh no, stat reskin, oh no. But honestly, you know what, it's free content, you don't have to pay for it. And I am perfectly down for more weapons in Payday, even if they're similar to other existing weapons. I would have been more angry with this if this was just a complete reskin of the Deagle with no stat changes, but this does have stat changes into it. And I don't even know why I'm trying to stealth this, let's just get this going. And this is being played on Overkill, by the way, so keep that in mind. I find that it's, as I said, it's a reskinned Desert Eagle with stats tossed around. There's not much else I could say about it other than, well, the animations are very well done for the weapon. Which oh wow, nice. And that was a grabbing animation for it. And I suppose since, well, there's nobody to shoot currently, I'm gonna show you the animations to that. I'll be quiet for a minute. This is the dry reload. Pretty good. And yeah, I do have some, I do have bots with me, so there is some, stat modifiers on it. By the way, here's the knuckle daggers, by the way. It's a charge animation. And this is the animation to swing it. Pretty fast for the most part. Nothing too special, though. And I'm not really playing this to get the money. I'm mostly just doing this to show the pistol off. And it really is a phenomenal weapon. If you are like me and you love old-styled weaponry, you know, older weaponry, vintage guns, I guess, whatever you want to call it, you're going to really enjoy this pack. Kind of similar to the historical pack. And honestly, I'm quite happy that they picked the Luger and not like a 1911 or something. There already is a 1911 Payday, you know, with the cross-kill pistol and stuff. So I'm really glad they picked something kind of exotic like this, like the Parabellum Pistol. Yeah, we'll go for a little bit longer. I want to get some actual more gameplay of this. Like, I should have picked a longer heist, but that's okay. Not a big problem. Hey, you can get more money, I suppose. Alright, I'm going to lockpick this. So, that's basically the summary of this, best summary I can give. And yes, I know I'm probably going to get a comment or two saying, oh, you're ripping GeneralMcBadass's video format. No, not really. I'm not trying to do that. I'm actually just kind of giving my own little opinions on the weapons. I just wanted to talk about it. Tis all. Is that a problem? Okay. And his style of video is, well, it's quite nice. And this isn't an exact replica, as well. I'm not doing everything post for the most part, but you get what I mean. As I'm more of a live commentary person. Let's get a few more kills with this before we have to go. I honestly do really want to get some more kills with this. And currently, mods are broken, so my hit markers are completely busted. Because they changed the Lua for the Payday. So, gonna have to wait for BLT and everything to be fixed up before everything will work properly again. Look at that, very strong pistol. Also, this update in general is honestly very, very solid. Shields now have a death sound when you kill them. They use the bulldozer death sound, which I know doesn't seem like much, but I really like that. It's just a nice touch. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using the Luger a lot. Not over the Deagle, as I usually use the revolvers for secondary, or some sort of submachine gun. But man, this is a really fun weapon. It's really good on Overkill, like most weapons. So, you know, you're not going to struggle too hard to use it. That's the best way I can sum it up. But Mayhem and such, it'll be a little bit more harder to use, of course. Alright, well, I think I've got my plan across. I believe we can go ahead and get out of here. Got some gameplay for it. Let's go ahead and go. And we need to escape. Well, we're getting more gameplay out of it, aren't we, huh? That's alright. Alright, I'll be right back when this is done loading.
God damn!
Same. Anyways, alright. Back with the escape. Got the park escape. Alright, that's fine. So now we basically just need to wait. And yes, I do have the Gallant rifle with me, but I am not going to be using it, as of course this is the video for the Luger. And I'm actually kind of I hit a Cindy? I guess I did. But anyways, I'm kind of glad we got the escape actually, because I get a little bit more gameplay for the Luger, of course. I don't have much else to add to this other than, as I said, reskinned, stat changed around Deagle. And I don't think it's a bad thing, like I said. It's free content, you know. I'm not really going to complain about it. I don't really have any complaints about it anyways. I think it's a good weapon. I mean, not a good weapon. I think it's a good addition to the game. It's not going to hurt anything. And of course, the next video after this is going to be the next weapon in chronological order. I'm not going to make videos for the melee weapons because, well, God's sake, they're melee weapons and we really need to. They're useless. I think we can all agree that melee weapons in Payday are god-awful and useless unless it's the electric brass knuckles and the tape and the, what was it, zapper? I don't know what it's called. I don't quite recall the name of that melee, but you know what I mean. You got Razor Mine going in the background. Always a good musical choice. I really love the animations of this thing. They're really nice and slick. And I love that this is like one of the few one-handed pistols in Payday. In fact, this might be the only one-handed pistol in Payday. I think the rest of them are hold with two hands. Which, well, it's not a bad thing. I mean, because that's how you're supposed to hold a pistol. But the Luger, I guess, with very little recoil, you don't really have to worry about it. You can just kind of run around with it one-handed. The only thing I don't like about the Luger, though, is, well, I mean, the stability is pretty trash. I mean, that is one thing. Stability is pretty god-awful for this weapon. Which, I mean, doesn't really matter for the most part, because you only got 8 rounds in the magazine. You're not going to rapid-fire the thing. And I would personally like a pocket laser for this weapon or something, but there is no laser mods or gadgets for this weapon, so it's pretty restricted in terms of modifications. But what's nice is that this does have its own modifications, like the reinforced barrel and the upper barrel to make this kind of good for what's it called, dodge builds, and just like you can take this pistol in stealth if you really wanted to. It's really concealable. But of course, there is no suppressor for the weapon either, so you have to use something else, like I don't know, a heavily modified Raven. You know, you can do stuff like that. A good suppress primary, maybe. You don't want anything too crazy. Oh, and I apologize for any and all lag that may occur in these videos as well. It's Payday. Payday always lags no matter what. I missed that. Flashbang. That's a shame. That's okay. And no, I am not going to be doing a video of each of like all the weapons in Payday. This is just a sort of one-time thing I wanted to do. Oh, bulldozer. As you can see, it shreds bulldozers as well. This pistol is awesome, and I highly recommend you unlock it and get some use out of it. It's absolutely beautiful. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little kind of overview of the Parabellum Pistol. I hope you enjoy it yourself if you unlock it. It's just really easy to unlock, so I really do hope you get your hands on it and you have some fun with it. Now, if you excuse me, I've got some more gameplay to record of the next 2 weapons in this pack. And hey, I got Mr. Mannequin. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye, Tom.